What the hell are we doing? Well, welcome back to the channel, you guys. This is gonna be a weird video.
This thing, dude, it's short.
I suppose.
It's just like, whoom, 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 whoom.
I'm like, what are you doing? And I forgot you're trying to back up the tiny little dolly.
It's so close to the truck.
It's like backing up a jet ski trailer.
Oh my god.
All right, but anyways, we're going to pick up a Toyota 4Runner. I know I already have one, right? Picking up another one. And I'll explain it in a little bit.
Like boom, there it is, cutting. Cutting hard. Holy shit. Ford fucking Ranger.
And yes, we're in a Ford fucking Ranger. So, stay tuned. Alright, so I'm gonna get real with you guys real quick here. It's like 30 degrees out, so bear with me. Little down to earth session here. It is roughly 12:30 a.m. My daughter's sleeping, probably. My wife's sleeping, probably. I'm out here on a car dolly with Eric's Ford Ranger, and we're going to be picking up a vehicle. And it kind of dawned on me in my hotel room, so I wanted to come out here real quick about influencing, content creating. And I kind of just thought, like, you know, there's a lot more to it than you guys think, than a lot of people think. The ones that do know, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. You know, I bring in maybe $400 a month from social media. And with influencers, a lot of people think everybody gets everything for free. And they live this great life, and they do all this stuff. But they don't realize, you know, like when I was in Las Vegas, you know, it was thousands of miles away from home. I'm currently 4 hours away from my home on a Friday night. I don't do this full time right now. Unfortunately, I don't. So I work my full-time job. And then I do everything like this for you guys outside of working my full-time. And I gotta say, I love doing it. I'm not gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop. Nothing's gonna stop me, because I'm gonna get to the top. Eventually, one day, I will be doing this full time, and it won't be so hard on me. It won't be so hard on my family. It won't be so hard on my daughter asking me, you know, where I'm going, when I'll be home. Same with my wife. Someone's up. Just wanted to put a little perspective in for it for you guys to understand what goes on behind the scenes. It's kind of a cut in the video right now. You know, it's not just shooting a video and posting it to YouTube like everybody thinks. It's not just taking videos on my phone and posting them on Instagram like everybody thinks. It's out here 12:30 at night on a Friday night after I just worked 55 hours for the week to go get something to make content. I'm just picking up a vehicle for parts. And that's not even for one of the diesel trucks. So I just kind of wanted to come out, vent. I miss my family, I miss my wife, I miss my daughter. But this whole process, the podcast, the Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, YouTube, most importantly, it's a bigger picture. When I have nights like I'm having tonight where I can't sleep and I miss my family and I'm thinking about it, I think about the people that I'm helping. Thinking about the future of what I'm going to have for my family, myself, and my daughter. Thank you to you guys. So I just wanted to come out here, get that off my chest. Let you know a lot goes into this shit. A lot goes into it. You got a lot of people that look at you like this car driving by. I'm at a hotel right now. Doesn't matter because nobody gives a shit what you're doing. But I thought I'd just come out here, vent a little bit. Honestly tell you I appreciate all your support. It means a lot. It really does. So, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of missed heart, a little bit of thanks. Let's get on with that video. All right, everyone, welcome back. We are now got the vehicle in the Ford effing Ranger. We've got about a 4-hour drive back home, and that is what we bought. This is a 1997 third gen Toyota 4Runner with Wrangler, Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires. That's actually basically why I bought it. So I bought it for basically the tires and the rims because they're really nice and it's gonna look really good on that second gen I got. And then I got to thinking, let's do a 3/4 swap. So that's what we're doing with this thing. This thing's a good runner. It's got about 200,000 miles on it, so 50,000 more than that 3.0 I got. So this thing is going to be basically parted out, and that is the plans for this bad boy and why we got it. And we have a hell of a trip ahead of us. So the Ranger here, squatting a little bit, but pulling it just fine. I'm way out in the boonies up north in Wisconsin, so wish us luck, and let's hope this journey back home goes good. And I'll explain why I didn't take the Duramax in a little bit. All right, so you guys can't see how big this hill was that we just climbed, but that Ford Ranger, that 4Runner, weighs about 5,200 pounds we looked up, right?
Something like that.
And this Ford Ranger is rocking the backcountry towing a lot better than we both anticipated. It is doing outstanding. Not dropping any gears. It is just cruising down the road, crushing it. I'm very impressed. This is what? 4.0 liter Ford Ranger 2-door with the grandpa cap, crushing it. Are you impressed with your Ranger?
I'm very impressed. I'm very, very impressed with it.
So far, we've been on the road for about an hour, and it is going absolutely great, you guys. Fingers crossed, and again, stay tuned. I'll show you exactly, I'll tell you why I'm not using the Duramax to haul this thing. All right, there it sits till we can work on it. So that is now going to be for a 3.4 liter swap of that 3.0 second gen I have. The rims and tires are, the rims are from a FJ Cruiser. Shout out to my friend Ben for getting that set up and helping me understand a lot of this stuff. He's been a big help through this. He also suggested that I do this swap, especially for how much I got this thing for. I got that with brand new Goodyear Wrangler tires on it, ATs, and those rims from an FJ Cruiser for $1,200. 200,000 miles on that motor, and it's a pretty damn good deal. Now the frame is shot, both airbags deployed. It's basically total, but the motor is in good running condition other than a coolant leak. So that's a good thing. That's the news. Why didn't I do it with the Duramax? Well, you know the condition of the LBZ. No rear axle. Eric is trying to sell the Paperweight Duramax, so that's up for sale. So if you want to offer him anything for it, send me a message on Instagram. I'll get you in contact with him. Or I can just straight up tell you what the listing is and send you the link for the listing. Maybe I'll link the listing below. Ooh, I should do that. I'll link the listing below. That'll be a lot easier. And then I will, the LB7. Unfortunately, oh, my hand's getting tired, bro. Oh, it's a lot heavier. Yeah. The LB7, when I pulled my parents' camper back home from down Fond du Lac up to where I live now, I was driving down Highway 41, which is the main highway, 70 miles an hour.
I lost 5th gear, just dumped out of 5th gear. So I can still drive the truck, you know, I was just high RPMs. Went into limp mode. I don't know what happened. I never dove into it, I never looked at it, and I don't really want to right now. It's not really on the schedule. So that's why we're not doing this with the LB7, and that's why we did it with the Ford effing Ranger. And I can tell you right now, this thing did amazing. I mean, even to say it did amazing is just not doing it justice. I'm very shocked because the tow dolly, probably a little overweight on the tow dolly. I think so, just a little bit. I think that's like 5,200 pounds and maybe another 200, 300 pounds for that tow dolly. So 5,500 pounds that this thing was pulling. Yes, it's on a tow dolly and it's just pulling it, but it's still pulling 5,500 pounds for a 4.0 6 freaking V6 truck, little Ford freaking Ranger. Squatted a little bit, but you know what? It did a great job. So thank you to Eric for going on this trip with me, letting me use his truck because we didn't really have many other options. That's kind of the shitty thing, was we didn't really have many options. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, kind of a little update as to what we were doing this weekend and why things maybe on the channel didn't happen that I thought was gonna. But so yeah, a lot of exciting things to come. Like I said, I will cover the 4Runner stuff on a separate playlist. I'll still cover it under this YouTube channel name as well. Just be a separate playlist you guys can go view. Like I said, it maybe be like a Saturday upload or a Friday night upload or something like that, outside of my regular uploads, because some people do want to watch it. Some people are interested in what I'm doing with it. I'm excited. Again, it's going to be a big daily. It's going to be a lot of parts stronger. The 2nd gen 3.0, the 3VZE or something like that, is a dog. It's a dog. Good engine, good motor, 155,000 miles. I will be taking that out and putting it up for sale, a couple $100 or whatever. So this give it more power, more horsepower, more torque, faster, OBD2 instead of OBD1, all that kind of stuff. So just better for that 2nd gen, and I'm interested to see how it turns out. So like I said, please like, subscribe. I don't say that enough. And thank you for the support, and have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever you're doing. Also, last thing real quick here. I dealt with a lot of people that didn't want to be recorded, so that's why I didn't record loading it. I didn't record unloading it. I dealt with people that just didn't want to be recorded. It is what it is. I respect their decision. I respect when I ask that. I mean it when I ask that. So that's why I didn't film the loading it and all that kind of stuff. If you guys wanted to see that, maybe that's my mistake. I should have showed you, but car dollies are pretty simple to operate.